Hey guys, it's Sandy Weiner. I am the dating coach for women over 40, and I want to share a recent first date story with you. I'm a big believer that every first date is an opportunity to either have a great date or a great story. So, this is my great story first date. I got to the restaurant a little bit early, and my date was pretty late. And while I was waiting, the guy next to me takes out a book and he's reading a book that I love, The Alchemist. So I comment, "Wow, you're reading The Alchemist. That's so cool. Do you like it? How far in are you?" And we just started talking and we're having this great conversation. Turned out that he had a house where I used to live when I was younger, and we just talked and talked and talked until his date showed up. Now, the tables in this restaurant were really close together, like this far apart, and I could sort of hear their conversation. But then my date came, and it was okay, but nothing really great. The conversation was a little stilted, and after about an hour, he got up to go to the bathroom, and the guy next to me's date got up to go to the bathroom. So we picked up where we left off and started talking again. And I'm really enjoying this guy much more than I'm enjoying my date. And I don't remember what we were talking about, but it just flowed. You know, when you have that flow and you feel like you really make a connection. And it turned out he said it was his first date. He had met her at a social event. And actually, he said he had taken her out once before for coffee, but he forgot. And he said it's a guy thing. You know, guys sometimes forget that they ever take out a woman. And I told him about a time that I had a guy do that with me. And anyway, conversation was really funny, and my date comes back and the guy turns to him and he says, "Hey, sorry, but we go way back." So I go, "Yeah, we go way back to before you guys sat down at the table." Anyway, make a long story short, his date ended before mine, and my date ended. The guy never even walked me to my car. He just wasn't for me, wasn't a good guy. But I couldn't stop thinking about this other guy. What if I could have exchanged my information with him? What if he had given me his card? But it's awkward. What do you do? So something came up in my inner circle where one of my inner circle members, my inner circle group coaching members, suggested that we all get cards made with just our name and our Google Voice number. And that's the number I suggest that all my clients get for dating. So you can Google how to get a Google Voice number, but this keeps your number private and protected from anybody tracing where you live, keeps you very safe. So I thought, what a great idea. If I had one of those cards that didn't have my business on it, but just had my name and my phone number, I could have said, "Hey, here's my number. If you ever feel like calling, getting a cup of coffee, I'd love to see you again." As it stood, I didn't even know his name. I didn't know where he lived. It was an opportunity lost. So I suggest that you seize every opportunity. You talk to people around you. You never know what conversations you're going to have, and how great would it be if you met somebody randomly, even while you're on another date. How cool would that be? So be creative. Go get those cards made. You could go to Vistaprint or Moo.com, get them done really inexpensively, and always have a card ready to give to somebody, because you just never know where you're going to find your last first date.